That whole time I was talking, my mic was muted. Yeah, I guess we wait and see. Oh, He checked the message. Let's see. He's just not on yet. All right, I'll be right back because we still waiting on him to reply. So give me a second. Ooh, I just got that respond. He said, "Yeah, we, yeah, we still playing." So okay. Let me see if he on yet. So just finna go ahead and send it. You know what? I can't even back out. I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna have to resend it because I forgot something. Well, we'll see. Cause I don't think he was on yet. Yeah, I think in the depth chart I already changed it. If not, I think I could change that on the fly. That was one of my big additions to the team. Okay. Since we gonna be waiting, I really need to check my depth chart. Yeah, let me just keep it like that. But that ain't the part that I really want to be looking at. What's this? Uh, yep. No, cause if he the sub, okay. All right, so so yeah, I'm finna send it. But we here. We here. Going through a little gauntlet. DK. Both his receivers got abilities. All right, once again, we got a new playbook we testing out. We only played one league game with it. And it started off pretty good. We were missing some passing plays, so we kind of like went back and started changing around a little bit more. Excuse me. So yeah, so it's gonna be a new look this year. Oh, and so I finally got some more thumbsticks for the Elite controller. So new thumbsticks, and they feel awesome. Hopefully, it's showing the game. I know he probably doing like his training or whatever. But I'm gonna mute my mic for a second. My bad, my doggone sinuses. I had to blow my nose. This time of year, when the sinuses just act up, you gotta love it. But we just waiting. I'm quite sure he's probably like doing something like his training or something. But he said he's playing. So I guess we've been in here too long. So he want me to send another one? So look like we finna get in there. There we go. I don't know what happened. Something had happened. I must have hit something, click something. My apologies, but if I keep coughing, then I might have to just play the game with my mic muted. But I shouldn't have to cough that much. I hope not. All right, so we got to try to get Gibbs some more touches. We gotta try to get all our running backs some touches. Get all tight end a couple of touches.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
First, let's play some defense.
Tonight we finish off week 4.
Let's play defense. Can we start off on defense? Nope, we gotta start out on
the Dublin Shamrocks.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's see.
Throwing to start the drive. Pagan. And that'll be caught by Fehoko. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On second down, this is Harris.
All right, that's one way to get a first down.
Takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's one way to get a first down.
Gain of 13, it's a first down. Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There isn't for guys on defense. They've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Harris running straight ahead.
Get that first in.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's got room.
We'll take it.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play,
I don't remember if it was
a lot of the blitzers,
how much wind it was.
They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
An option handoff given to Harris. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Pagan. His throw caught.
Let's go. Let's go.
Touchdown.
Great pickup. Great pickup. Great pickup.
100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Barons will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Any other tight end, I don't think I would have caught that.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0
just because he had single coverage. Yeah, and I am throwing against the wind.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
So I definitely got to be careful with him.
And a short kick taken at about the 16 and beyond the 20, but not by
so
much.
In
fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down.
Good way to be there. Good way to be there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Okay.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw on 3rd down, Calhoun.
All right, good defense.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was
they
incomplete,
was there.
I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Pulled in at the 24. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
I couldn't cut up.
I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that. That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. Back to throw. Pagan going for the deep ball. He's got a man.
Let's go.
Complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
All right, so now we throwing with the win.
On EA Sports.
Cheers. We got to remember that. Throwing with the win now.
Let's go now.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now a first down carry for Harris.
All right, good way to hold on.
On this play.
Good way to hold on.
Knocked back to the 18.
He ain't fumble.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Off play action. Gone. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Come on.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Lead the light. 18 running.
Looking to throw. Pagan.
Don't catch it.
And it'll be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton.
But flag on him, right? Late hit.
And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand?
Decline it.
They declined the penalty.
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how any time you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back.
Okay.
Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football.
I know what I did wrong.
Always take the football.
I thought just because with the win, That QB go ahead to umpire. I keep forgetting.
Throwing on first down. Calhoun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
Not on us.
This one home.
Not
It's a
on us.
touchdown.
Yeah, let's decline.
Elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
Because the game knew that they ain't want me to have that interception anyway.
And
The
it's
game
good to
knew
make
that.
it 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5.
Ooh.
And up to about
Why you had
the
to chop me up
26-yard
like that?
line, just across the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Calhoun. That's complete to DK Metcalf.
Hey, good job.
They get 7
Good job
out of
being
that,
there.
so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
I probably should have made a change, but that's fine. That's fine for this play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, come on.
Hard throw, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
You know what? That'll work.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt.
Good way to hold on to that.
8 yards officially, and they will take over 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that,
Don't catch me.
Call the last drive a success.
Let me be.
Yes, there are things to build
Let me
on
be.
because they found some
Let's go.
protocols at work. Now, they
Let's
can build
go.
another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Well, you talk about just coming in and completely seizing momentum. They can go up 21-0 here. We haven't even hit halftime.
And the other part of this, you can start to feel the unrest here in the stadium. I think these fans are saying, what hit us? And this isn't about fantasy points. This is about rooting their team on.
Extra point safely through, and it's now 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I don't want to catch this one a little bit, but I didn't want it to go to him.
Fielded right around the 8.
That's
and
why.
He brings us out past the 20
He was
to
about
the
to take
24.
off.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something.
And caught up.
Don't get it.
And this
Yeah,
is
let me get that.
Defense. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
We just saw the dilemma for every coach. You want them to fight for the extra yardage, but somehow continue to cover the football. Oftentimes when you fight that hard, the ball becomes exposed.
Defensively, it's obvious they're trying to be more aggressive. First tackle a little too aggressive. Second one, though, they strip it loose. On the give, this is Harris. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go
really
for a
just
touchdown. So a
like
lot
that.
of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Yo. What? That was not the play I called. We'll wait. Really? 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 What's going on here? Wow. 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 Really? I was trying to see if he was gonna say something. I was trying to see if he was gonna say something. I'd rather just start over and then go from there. Alright, well, I'm finna resend it. Cause I don't think he just gonna let us go back to that point.
EA Sports, within the game. Wow, now that's what you call good football.
Let's try it again. Oh, excuse me. I sounded so thirsty right now. I mean, we might as well go ahead and play again because it was only going toward the second half. He still had a whole nother second half. Now watch. I ain't much gonna be able to get half the stuff I was getting. I'm not even much gonna be able to get half the stuff I was getting. Watch. I just have to do that before every game. All right, let's see if I'm start off on defense or not.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we finish off Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup between the Brooklyn Barons and the Dublin Shamrocks.
All right, at least we starting off on defense. All right, and we got a win.
Two 1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4.
Takes it at the 7. And he returns this to the 22.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go to Elliott again. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On third down, Calhoun.
Great catch. Is he short?
And
No.
he'll be taken down, but he does
Great
have first
catch.
down yardage.
Now
Call it a
too easy
gain
to
of
worry about
7,
something
and it
else.
gets him a new set of downs.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Brian Burns, the one to bring him down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
To throw on second down, Calhoun.
Oh, come on.
Nearly an interception
Come
here
on,
on
he
this
saved
opening
it.
drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Calhoun going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And
Good
unable to
drop.
connect, incomplete. Give
Good
them credit, they took their
drop.
shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight,
Curl
and
had
knocked the
one,
ball
though.
away.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
Oh, I thought they were going to let me
Goes a
creep
punt
on
of
that line.
32 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
There's just one thing I forgot. I got to go to conservatives.
They'll start the drive with Harris.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
19 Sergeant, 19 Sergeant, Mustang 19. Steady Ranger.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pagon. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's
Let's
gonna
go,
be shot out
Marvin.
of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And what a big-time play there. 53 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Tap the street. Tap the street.
Off the RPO.
He's seen it.
Touchdown.
He's seen it.
Romeo Doubs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Barons will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
To throw on 2nd down, Calhoun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Calhoun. Oh, he tries to give it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he
Good way
brings
to
it
hold
back
on to him.
right around the 26-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hot 70, hot 70.
They'll run again with Harris.
All right, we got the first.
Down on what
We got the first.
final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And they run with Harris off the option. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
Good way to get off that block,
right around the 12. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Slot man moves right.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Off play action. Pagon.
Good stop.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And
He
goes
made me
down.
move all the way up, and then I tried to take
for their
off.
team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. This a 33-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense.
Almost took off.
The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, it's still in the first half here. A long way to go.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
That's complete.
Good catch. He wasn't supposed to be right there, though. He was supposed to be on the blitz. That's fine.
18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, come on.
But he still
Great
brings it
catch.
in. And he's going to take it down right at the 40-yard line.
But when we see the ball tipped in the air, sometimes we get a little roll change, don't we? Because when it's in the air, sometimes the defensive back becomes the receiver. And in this case, the receiver looked like a defensive back, but ended up a receiver.
He caught it as a receiver. Hey, it worked out.
Worked out really well for them. But I'm telling you, the defensive guys,
Frustrated.
oh, frustrated. They're going to catch it in film.
Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Okay.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Looking to throw on second down. Calhoun.
Oh, come on.
Throw is incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Back to throw. Calhoun.
Come on, we got to catch that forward.
Oh,
We got to catch that
right
forward.
there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This from 54 yards away.
We'll take it.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
No.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations.
Oh, catch
trying to
that.
ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Pagan got this complete to Jahan Dotson. Well, he's going to be
Good
out
way.
of bounds, but not before
And
he
then you
takes
got
it
out of
inside the
bounds.
40.
Let's go.
17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Harris running straight ahead. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Go.
Throwing on first down. Pagan. And he bats it away.
That
and it
safety,
falls down
boy.
incomplete.
Why ain't he
One
letting
thing
it be
that
great?
offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Cooper 19.
Did I go to the wrong
He'll
side?
lose yardage back to the 29. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
No.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it.
I
And
had
a
to wait
big turnover
forever.
there as his guys will get the football back.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well,
I
don't
had to
wanna
wait
say that they've been
forever.
sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime.
On first down, Calhoun. And incomplete.
Good way to
on
break
the
that
deep
up.
ball.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. 18 reps. Trap 60, trap 60.
Operating from the gun, Calhoun.
Over the middle, taken
Great
by
catch.
Dulcich.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Who's this? Sports. All right, I'll try to help you. Okay. I like that matchup better. I want to say that's Booth.
Looking to throw, Calhoun. And this is caught on the sideline, and he gets out of bounds as well. How about that?
No,
Give
that
him
was
30
Booth over there.
yards there.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home
Okay.
crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer
Okay.
for so
No, we
far.
good.
And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Calhoun.
Oh, come on, let us get there.
Incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Off play action, Calhoun. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for
all right, so we got to put up some points.
Alongside Charles Davis.
Minimum a field goal.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Nah, can't get back out there.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's got some space here.
I thought I can do a cutback.
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Yeah, that's just tiptoe.
And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw on 3rd down. Pagan. He'll find his man.
Great catch. Great catch.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
To throw on 2nd down, Pagan finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Touchdown.
Great catch.
Simi Fehoko halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Barons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Nah, it's a catch.
And we remember,
Don't change
of course,
it. Don't
all scoring
overview
plays
it.
need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 17-3.
All right, that was the best outcome.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Now we need to stop.
From the 6. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The 40. Look at him go
Spoke too
inside the 30.
soon.
He will take this all the way.
Spoke too
Touchdown.
soon.
And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Taken in at the 3. And we get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game.
Good
back
tackle.
to the ground.
Good tackle.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll try and run forward.
Let's
with
go.
Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. A loss of 1 yard, and it brings up 4th.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now, what you're
Come on, dogs.
is
That's why I put you
gain
in
an
there.
advantage in field position. And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking
That's
to
why I
gain that
put you in
advantage here
there.
on this drive.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Back to 60, back to 60.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to sling this
Come
deep downfield.
He
It's going to be
just
knocked away
ran
and incomplete.
past
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Pagon. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will
That was
switch
a
ends
great
as time is
stop.
run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome
played
back
that
now to the
well.
Emerald Isle, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. They bring their punter out there now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll go as a punt of 34
right, come on,
yards that
defense.
time.
One more stop.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3
There
and
we
out,
go.
and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Yeah, it gotta be on him, right?
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Of course, they have
Let's
the
take it
option, and
down.
they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Calhoun. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Good way to be there.
We were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Yep, let's take it.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Maybe he just wanted more room.
So they bring out their punter as he's on to kick it away.
He can try to pin me, huh? Great punt. Great punt. He'll get a return.
At the 9.
Ah. He turned around. We got 10 yards out of it.
Here we go. Set.
They go play action here on 1st down. It'll buy some time right.
Great catch.
Caught by Fehoko.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. And he'll be
I'm trying to get him to overshoot just a little bit.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now, defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Back to throw. Pagon.
Oh, come on. We got to go for it.
Frustrated quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package. Lots of speed. No space to fit in the football.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
Great catch and throw.
And he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
They hand this off to Harris.
Yep, hold on to it.
As he gets 7 down to the 33.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Off the play fake. Pagon. They'll roll him out right. Quick throw.
I had no choice but to get rid of that early.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did it in a big way there.
I don't think I should have had Pagon in the game right
thus
now.
far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Operating from the gun, Pagon. Oh,
Great catch.
Wide open, complete.
Great
And
catch.
down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
Here's Jacobs. And he gets halfway there.
That
from the
was a
6 to the
great
3
pop.
on a gain of 3. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger.
Okay, ready.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try to
Get
run
in
this
there.
one in.
Let's go.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Barons are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
All right, let's try not to kick it to him again.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yeah, let him get to it.
Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line.
All right, 2 minutes. Let's not mess this up.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some
Good
points.
job.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
On who
A
though?
huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Boo.
And now, boy, this is a bit of a surprise, to be kind. They accepted the holding penalty, so wipe out the interception, and their defense will stay on the field. Okay.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
60 Eagles.
On the give, this is Harris. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
19 Tiger. Let's go. Ready.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver complete. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Looking to throw. Pagan. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there.
It's starting to come
His
alive.
First rushing touchdown of the year, and the Barons have put this one to bed.
It started coming alive. The playbook started coming alive
Extra
a little
point
bit.
right down the middle, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Let's not kick it to his returner.
Set now to kick this one away.
That dangerous, man.
Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that
good
one.
Game. Good game.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
Yeah.
So for our visitors, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos.
Much needed win.
Meanwhile, for the home team here, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
All right, let's look at the stats first. We'll look at highlights. I'm kind of mad I didn't have that rushing touchdown with my quarterback, but oh well. We had 1 turnover. I don't really remember it. Oh, it was an interception, yeah. Was that the one that was popped up in there? So 11 for 46, 6 for 41, 5 for 14. All he had to do was just get 30 more yards. But that ain't bad. 2 rushes, over 40 yards, real close to 50. All right, so receiving. His stats would have looked a little bit better, but oh well. Dobbs had a catch for a touchdown. Marvin Harrison, I didn't get him involved enough. Did we give up a sack? Yeah, we gave up 2 sacks. Defense, sacks. So we didn't get no sacks. Tackle for loss. 1, 2. Only, okay, 4 tackle for loss, but no sacks. 2 interceptions. You know, right, let's see in the highlights worth watching. Marvin Harrison only catch. I thought he was gone too. Maybe he would have been if he didn't get tripped up. We got a pick. That was about it in the first quarter. All right, yeah, let's see this interception. I just want to see it. I don't really remember what happened. Okay, so I wanted to go in the middle, but because of the quarterback that I had in, I don't know if y'all remember, but when I was getting ready to throw this, well, but before I ran this play, I was like, dang, I had wanted to change quarterbacks, or we'll let it ride, but that's what that was. All right, 15 yards. All right, so I had somebody down low, but I think at that time I just was like, you know what, I got he one-on-one. I just was like, he was one-on-one, so I had to try it. Oh, this hurts. Well, let's watch it so we can see what I did wrong. Ooh-wee. I gave him an alley. All right, yeah. I gave him a nice little alley. Great catch. Yeah, so that safety took out that corner route. But I seen that middle just go wide open. Maybe if I would have put him on a different route. Jamil Gibbs had another rushing. So what? We threw 2 passing and 2 rushing. All right. All right. Trying to do some. All right, you got to stop with all this holding, sir. All right. And we hit all of our goals. That one interception kind of hurt it, though. Will Rogers came in. All right, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. I'm finna go ahead and call this one. And yeah, let's see. So I got a computer game next. Then after the computer game, bye week, then computer. So yeah, the next time I will be playing this Madden game, be playing against the Eagles. Well, the next time I'll be broadcasting against the Eagles. So what? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, maybe Monday, Tuesday. So until then, oh well, and then we got 2 users back to back. Then computer, user, computer, 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 then user, user, computer, user. Yeah, so we still got some games left. So yeah, we finna go ahead and call it. I appreciate everybody stopping by. And yeah, we should do this again. But until next time, we gone.